Hello, everyone. Named Lisa JJ Muti Social Gamers, everybody. And now I want to give you my Vampire Diaries season 7, episode 17 review. I went into the wood. This to me was a great episode of the Vampire Diaries. I mean, this episode of Vampire Diaries was fucking terrific. I mean, this was the most human story you could get. This is not deal with supernatural. This is not in the deal with supernatural about vampires and all that stuff. And yeah, it's like that. But Stefan, we find out that all the souls that were in that Phoenix sword and the stone, since it's gone now, they're all into new people. They go into any dead body they can, whether it's human or vampire. If they're a vampire, we know they're going to be more bloodthirsty, and if human, they only have a couple days to live. So all these souls, we're going to see what's going to happen. And we're also going to, maybe we'll find out what happens to Bo. Valerie, says her goodbyes to both, Nora and Mary Louise, and then, she decides to hunt Raina down. Raina decides to call Matt, let him know about all this stuff. Valerie finds her, and Matt tells Valerie to take her to Alaric's house, and Alaric and Valerie have these touching moments of how Valerie doesn't want Stefan to be around with Caroline in a way, and Alaric is now engaged to Caroline, and he's in love with her. And he believes Caroline just did this just because it would make sense for the kids, and because also Stefan just ditched Caroline in a way, and so he's kind of worried that maybe it could affect him, and if anything, Stefan comes back in Caroline's life because she does love Stefan. I don't think she probably Alaric knows that Caroline doesn't love him in that way as much as Stefan does. I mean, what I mean is that Alaric feels like Caroline is only with him because of the kids. If not, she'll gladly go for Stefan. That's not a choice for Caroline. So Alaric doesn't want Stefan to come back. Another thing, what this episode was generally about was the bond between the brothers, of who Klaus is, of who Stefan is, and who Damon is, and who are they in different verses. I mean, they're complete opposite people. Stefan. Okay, let me just start off what happens at the beginning. So, like how I said, the souls of the Phoenix Stones, they go into random dead people. Yeah, they go into. Stefan goes into a drug addict named Marty. Yeah, ironic that this guy's an addict. Ironic that this guy's name is Marty, like a martyr. Poor Stefan's and the guy named Marty. There was a bus crash. Apparently, that person he was in, Marty, was super drunk, and he crashed a school bus, which he was the driver with. Stefan saved a whole bunch of people as much as he could, and now the cops are looking for him because they have questions for him, like, were you under the influence? Stefan thinks, oh, I'm in the stone, I'm in hell. No, not really. He's actually in real life, and right now he's struggling with handcuffs on him. He's struggling through the wilderness after he escapes the police. He's struggling with the handcuffs of that freezing, the vomiting, of the freaking going through withdrawal systems, and then Damon is trying to find his brother, and he finds someone who's in his brother. And I know later on we're going to find out this vampire that's in Stefan's body is called Ambrose, and he's a bloodthirsty serial killer. First he was a serial killer, then he turned into a vampire, and he hunts people in Tennessee for, like, in sorority houses and frat parties, and he just makes the people kill each other, and he's a vicious person. That's how it's a race against time to get Stefan into his original body and to take that vampire out of his body. And it's going to be very interesting to see. Alaric is going to team up with Damon. It's going to be very interesting. But again, this relationship was awesome because, I mean, this episode was awesome because of the relationship between Stefan and Damon. Stefan and Damon's brotherhood relationship is just awesome. That's what I love about the season. Vampire Diaries, guys, grew back. Forget about Elena. Elena was great and all, but to me, the soul of the show of Vampire Diaries is the bond of the brothers. And in season 10, we're getting all that. We're getting the bond of the brothers between Stefan and Damon. How Damon is selfish, and he doesn't put nobody first, not even his own brother. He even admits that. And then Stefan's like, they had these little moments like, oh, we used to play go hide and seek and all that stuff, and how they care for one another, and it's just a touching moment between the brothers. And I love how Damon's like, oh, so what do you miss about about not being a vampire? He's like, probably the compulsion. And then Stefan eats these crappy donuts, and it's a race against clock right now to get Stefan in his true body and to make sure everything goes okay. And another thing, Raina is still hearing the voices in her head. She's going after the vampire that's in Stefan's body to take him down. But overall, it's a pretty interesting episode. We don't even know how Raina Cruz's character is gonna stay around. Maybe she'll stay along for season 8. Who knows? Maybe she'll have a relationship with Matt. That's who I vote for with him. But for all this stuff for the Vampires, it was a pretty solid ass freaking episode. I like this better than the originals episode this time, even though Lucian became an original vampire on the Vampires. So tough, and I'm sorry if I spoil it for everybody, but two great seasons right now of Vampires and originals, and to me, I don't know which one's better. Like Vampire Diaries season 7 is like a 9 out of 10. Original season 3 is like 9 out of 10. They're so great right now. Vampire season 7 is rocking it because of the brotherhood of both Damon and Stefan. I was gonna say Stefan, but and the originals have just freaking prophecy, and they have great storylines and great characters, and they have some really just some great casting, by the way. But overall, a fantastic seasons and episodes both for the originals and Vampire Diaries. But this episode of Vampire Diaries took the cake for me. I Went Into the Woods was a fantastic episode. Showed the brotherhood relationship between both Stefan and Damon. And it was just a very human aspect show of how humans struggle through day and day life. So yeah, everyone, let me know what y'all think. Subscribe if you like, disagree down about me, comment down below, let me know, respect my opinion, I respect yours. Let me know what y'all think, everybody. Vampire Diaries Season 7, Episode 17, I Went Into the Woods. A fantastic episode of Vampire Diaries. My name's Lee, signing off for everyone. You have a good day, everybody. Bye.